This is an unboxing of the Infinity Flow 3D. Probably not heard of it because I just accidentally ran across it the other day and I thought, this is just what I think I need. What it is a device that you can have a constant feed of filament into your 3D printer. My problem I've had is it will run out and there'll be a little bit left of the model that I need to print. Can't get it. So I thought, this is a pain. And I hate watching for it and all this other stuff. So when I saw this, I thought I'd get it. It comes in a box. Took about 6 days to get here. Supposed to have all the pieces. And let's see if I can put it together. It's packed pretty well. Got all kinds of neat stuff here. Ooh, that's a heavy box. I don't know what's in that. Okay, let's throw this box to the side. Here we go. I have a lot of bits and pieces of filament left, and it never fails. And my automatic sensor, readout sensor, quit working on my K1. I replaced it. That didn't fix it, so it's got to be something on the internal end of it, making it that way. Okay, it looks like the main part is pretty much put together for you. Okay. Got some bowling tube. Got a connection, a thank you card. There's your power source. There's no directions. Oh, maybe there's a whole bunch of little neat stuff that get lost. Okay. This is not good for people like me. I need at least pictures to put it together. Fellas, you got to give us something to work with there. But there's no instructions. So, where do I start here? Looks like a what's that? Rhinoceros or something animal. But we got to figure out how to make this thing work. And there's too many pieces for me to stop. I'll be done. There is no destructions in here, no place. Unless they just figure you go online and watch a video. I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to go online and watch a video to see how to put this thing together. Come on, fellas. You got to have something to work with. I know you're real smart, and you think we're all real smart, but we're not all that way. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I found the video online. Pretty simple. Looks like it goes together pretty fast. I put everything in a box and don't want to lose any screws. The first thing you got to do is find the two little bitty short Bowden tubes, and you put them right in like so, right there. Next thing you got to do is take the two nuts and put the nut on this side. I put it through like so, but not all the way through. With the other one, there should be enough to go all four of them. Here. Make sure you put the nut in and out, I think. And this one here. Now, he goes pretty fast on the video, and when you're dealing with somebody old and slow, sorry. Okay, you take your rollers out. Get that opened up here. Now, which side should the roll this part of the groove go to? Okay, I'm back again. Hope you didn't miss me. I was looking at these rollers go in here. On the instruction video, they only show this one edge. On these, I have two edges. Probably made an improvement, but it doesn't tell you which side to put it on. So I'm going to put all of them on the same side. Now this does, like he says, flex a little bit, but you get this right here lined up. There's a big hole. Put this in, push this over a little bit. Get that down in there. Get your little super duper Allen wrench and start screwing it on. Wait a second. These don't fit that. But they were the largest ones in there. So you see, everybody, we learn together. Put them back. I do not have any larger screws to go in there. Okay. Aha. Must be like this. You put them nuts in there. If you follow, he talks a little fast and I'm dyslexic and I don't understand. You take your nut, place it in from the back side. Front side. Shit. Place it in from this. And then you put the nut on the inside like that, and you tighten it down a little bit. You don't tighten it much. Let me get this started here. Old man hands don't work good sometimes. But he said don't tighten it down completely, so I guess you want to leave a little slack in there. Okay. Let me do another one. That goes through this way. Get a nut on this end. That goes in like so. And then these go like so. Now I'm going to give it make them flat. We can get this in there. Go up. Okay, here we go. Put that in there like so. Pull that over. Don't break it. Let's see what we get here. Snapped into place pretty good. Tighten it up. Going down in there like that. And you have a roller. Okay, since I had such a hard time with that, okay, I'm back again. I didn't want you to watch me trying to fiddle and put this thing together. But I got it there. It's almost done. I'll go back over what I did, but if you go online, you can look up the video and it's pretty good. After I put the rollers in place and locked them down, I put the rubber feet, and you don't want to watch me tear all that sticky tape off and stick on. That was boring. and then you assemble it. And what you basically do is just take the screw and put it in place and go through here and tighten it down. Pretty simple, no problem like that. Then you go over, there's two of them, one in front, one in back, do them both. And you got it all put together. Make sure you put your Bowden tube that comes out of the, I guess the main component, slides into the bottom of this here. Now, the last thing I got to put in is this little divider that goes right in there. So I will bore you. You want to take the two old-timey square heads and drop them down there until it seats. Can you see that? Right there. Hope you're getting this right in that hole there. You got two of them. Now it looks like they gave you one of everything extra. So if you lose something, you don't have to panic and go to a store and try to buy it, because you know all this stuff ain't right. Okay. Now, I know people out there laughing at and saying, that old man shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. He can't handle it. Well, yeah, I'm 76 years old, and but I'll tell each and every one of you, one day you will wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and you're going to say, damn, what happened to that good-looking stud that I used to know a long time ago that had more piss and vinegar, could whoop the world, and could pick up a woman by just snapping his fingers. Now, I wasn't able to pick up women like that, but I had the piss and vinegar in me. What happened there? What did I do that for? Why did you fall out? I don't want you to fall out. Anyway, we'll put this back in there and you can get a little laugh on what's going on here. See, that little sucker will bounce all over the place here. As you get older, you'll find that you can't bump into nothing without your skin getting little spots all over it. And it's a pain in the butt. You can't run as far, walk as far, lift as much. You know, I used to work 80 hours a week and come home and do all kinds of stuff, but I can barely get out of bed sometimes. But boy, I know why they gave you this, because you have to do a lot of extending through the body. And let's see, that caught real easy, I think. Yep, it did. Okay. Put the last screw over here. Go through here. And I'm going to be and I was watching a video on these, where this came from. It looks like it's a bunch of young, smart kids working out of their garage that come up with this idea. And I got criticized. I went on Facebook and asked several people what they thought about it, and none of them seemed to thought it was a really great idea. So, well, you got a runout sensor. Well, my runout sensor doesn't work. I replaced it. It still don't work. So that means it's on internal problem in there with problem that's causing that. So I do not get tired. And there's nothing more disappointing till you've got a roll of filament almost full and you think, damn, this is going to work real good. And you end up losing that much of your model at the top. And that's happened to me before. Okay, it's put together all ready. So the next thing I need to do is take this real long 1 meter Bowden tube and shove it right in here, like that. And that should go to my printer. Well, I'm going to stop again. Okay, I'm going to show you how I set this up on my K1. They came with a 1 meter of Bowden tube, and I just removed my old one out and put the new tube in completely, running right into my extruder. Now I put the first piece of filament that I have, it's not very much on it, put it in there, push the button, and it automatically fed it into the machine. Now I'm going to take this other piece of filament, which is not very much on here, I'll place it in here, put it in the tube, I hope, and the green light comes on. So if I understand it correctly, if I start printing something, this should run out and this one should take over in its place. We're going to give it a try. I'm going to put something in here and I will start the video up after I get, when this runs out, and we'll see if we can catch this going into there. So the filament is almost run out of the first row. In fact, it's going into the Infinity flow. We're going to see if it changes over automatically like he said it will. So let's see what happens here. See if it does it. Because it's supposed to put the filaments back to back. There it went. There it went. If you can't see it, right there, we have the silver and we have the pink. Just pushing itself up there right now. Now that is going to be a good deal. If you notice, this button went red, if you can see it, and this one's green. So I'm going to get another piece, another row of filament, put it on there and see what it does. Never stops. Kind of like our tax dollars, never stops.